One Piece. The nominees for the top 10 most powerful characters in the One Piece world video. Let's get started. Oh, sorry, before we continue, keep in mind that you guys can add more if you want, or you guys can just say, you know, I don't want that guy in the top 10, you know, whatever. And also no dead characters, you know, so, sorry, but this is just alive, like top 10 strongest characters alive. Let's get started with the three admirals. Number one, we have Kizaru. This guy is the speed of light. He is amazing and he's pretty strong. He has light beams too. And also, because he's an admiral, we know he has haki, because the law of the Marines is that all Marines over Vice Admiral must have haki. So we can definitely assume that he has haki. Next, we have the Fleet Admiral Akainu. This guy, not only is insanely strong and the killer of Whitebeard and Ace, that bastard, but he is also what's called one of the highest positions of the Marines, higher than Rear Admiral, Vice Admiral, Fleet Admiral, and Normal Admiral. He is the Fleet Admiral. So therefore we can assume a lot of power. He has also defeated a Koji. So, you know, we can assume he's got some power. It can, because I think a Koji's kind of fast, so I think he has some speed too. Next, we have a Koji himself. Now him, remember, this is a nominee. You know what? I'm personally right now thinking that maybe he shouldn't be in the top 10. You know, I don't know. He lost to Akainu, and like Ace and him did a little one like he did an ice punch and Ace did a fire punch, and you know, Ace kind of had the advantage, but maybe that's because of elements. I don't know. That's what you guys will decide. See, the reason it's going to be the best One Piece top 10 video is because you guys are going to help me vote. You understand? Good. Now we got the 4 Yonkus. Now these guys, I'm telling you right now, these 4 will definitely be in the top 10. The order, I will decide later, but these 4 will definitely be in the top 10. Because these 4, Yonku is actually a higher position, in my opinion, than Admiral. Like, it's insanely. These 4 are governing the New World. Now let's get started. We have Big Mom. You know, not a lot is known of her. Well, maybe if I read manga, I'm gonna know more. But I don't know. She has some drooling acid power or whatnot. But because she's a Yonku, you can assume a lot of power. You know. So let's just give her that. She is pretty strong, insanely even. Next, we have Kaido. Again, not a lot known about this guy. Maybe if I read manga, we'll know more. But oh yeah, we know that he has a 500 Devil Fruit army. But again, for him himself, he must be strong, obviously, to be Yonku. So again, haki is assumed. Devil Fruit, if he's a whatever he is, legendary, he must be finished. Next, now Blackbeard. The thing is, I feel like Blackbeard's crew should be included in this. Okay, Blackbeard himself is insanely strong with what's it called? Oh, the Darkness Fruit and the Tremor Fruit, and who knows how many other fruits he has gone. So Blackbeard is insanely strong. Okay, if Whitebeard was the world's strongest man, you know, we can assume Blackbeard really could be the next Whitebeard. Well, actually, Whitebeard has his whole life to train with the Tremor Fruit. So, you know, I don't know. Remember, we're not counting dead people. And then, him, the rain guy, whatever he is. Him and Megalyn. These two are really strong. Honestly, he lost to Megalyn, so I guess maybe Megalyn should be a nominee. Oh, I should have nominated Megalyn. But he himself is an insanely strong guy. Like, come on. He was in the most lowest floor in the MPL down, you know, with guys like Jinbei's and Ace, so, you know, he must have something. And this guy, the sniper, you know, he might not be in the top 10, but we can assume he is the world's best or second best sniper, maybe not. Now, Shanks, oh my god, what haki. And honestly, I hope he has a Devil Fruit, because actually, I don't care if he doesn't, because his haki is insanely strong. He blocked Akainu's punch. Now that, I'm not saying he can defeat Akainu, I'm not saying he can't, you know, but this guy definitely deserves to be top 10. another member from another one who deserves to be in top 10. Well, you know, I still have to do research before, you know, putting him. Or votes from you guys. This guy, Beckman. This guy is like, he's really strong. And the thing is, we don't know much about him. And yet, he's there. In the war, when Shanks interrupted the war, this guy came and was like, and held a gun to, what's his face? Kizaru. And Kizaru actually surrendered. Like, Kizaru wasn't that scared, but Kizaru didn't fight back. Like, so we can assume this guy, you know, is pretty powerful hockey. And, you know, especially competing against speed of light, Kizaru. And Yasop, this guy. Okay, if Yusop is such a good sniper, not the world's best, honestly, I don't think so. But Yasop, we can assume he's the best. If not that guy from Whitebeard's. If that guy from, Blackbeard's group. And then Lucky LaRue. This guy, I don't know, you know? I don't know. You guys should, I don't know, should I put him in the top 10? I don't know. This is why I need you guys' help too. You know, I'll do my research and you guys, you know, do some vote. Okay, next. We have the Whitebeard. Obviously, Whitebeard is dead, but these three are definitely powerful people. Okay, come on. First, we'll start with Diamond Head Josu. This guy, he's made of diamond. Come on, diamond. He is insanely powerful. Again, you know, with research and you guys' votes and, you know, you guys' research too, we'll see what's called, who can really beat him, you know? And you know, technically he doesn't even need haki. Actually, he does probably have haki, but technically doesn't need, he is diamond. Come on. And him, oh my god, Marco, holy shit. This guy. The legendary devil fruit. That's legendary Zorn fruit. Oh my god. He can beat Ace. So if you guys have whatever list, oh, Ace can beat this guy, Ace can beat that guy, he could probably beat that guy too. And he's another competitor of Kizaru. Cause, you know, if they're one-on-one, I don't know. Who would win? You know, him versus Kizaru. I'm sorry I keep referring to Kizaru, but because Kizaru is the guy who really went out and faced everybody, you know? Kizaru was the one who you could compare a lot because he faced a lot of people and he was like matching them. Oh yeah, fine, for Shanks I could say a kind of, whatever. Next, what's that? Vista, the greatest swordsman in all of Whitebeard's crew. And Whitebeard had quite a lot of swordsmen, and by Whitebeard's crew we can also assume the Alliance. So he's one of the greatest swordsmen in New World, you can say. Okay? So, you know, a two-sworded, insanely powerful. And he even competed against the likes of Mihawk. Come on. Now, this fight, obviously, if this fight went long enough, we could say Mihawk would have won. But again, you never know. Although Mihawk was best swordsman, that's the thing. Vista never actually really faced him. And actually, Mihawk's is, what's his face? Shichibukai, and technically he's part of the government. Therefore, the government obviously is going to advertise him and say he's the world's best swordsman. You know, maybe someone else is stronger. Maybe, what's his face? Maybe he's stronger. Okay? Now on to Mihawk. He could be the best. I'm not gonna lie. He is probably the best. With that legendary blade behind his back. Insanely powerful. He did a little wave towards Whitebeard, blocked by Josu. But still, he's world's greatest swordsman. He might be in the top 10, you know? Because, now honestly, he or Vista. I don't think both of them will be top 10 because they don't both seem like, you know, that. Okay, you know, maybe both will be. You know, just as long with the research and help from you guys. Next. Okay, this I found on Google. Actually, all these pictures I found on Google Images. Now, we can see, look, these are the world government people. Now, this is Commander/Leader Kong. He rules over the CP9 and all the Shichibukais. And all the other government divisions, like the Marines and whatever that is. And whatever that is. Okay, so he rules over it all. Now, he is kind of like the boss. Except, you know, world government is technically higher than him. He, I think, is the manga, because I was like, Kong, Commander Leader Kong. Now, he must be insanely powerful to be a freaking commander. He is higher than a fleet admiral. This is like the only position higher than like after him there's nothing else higher, like just the world government. Okay? So, you know, whatever, maybe he's developing with research and help. Okay, now we go to these guys. Now, these are the world government people, the Gorosei, I believe you call them, and they all seem pretty old, and just like this, they have scars and all. I feel like they're just smart and tactical, whatever. Except these two. This guy is actually young, and this guy has a blade. So we can assume these two are actually pretty good fighters. Actually, they remind me of what's it called? This guy remind me of Sanji. Like, I don't know. Like usually in the earlier arcs, like whenever you saw a guy, you were like, oh, that's the guy Sanji's gonna fight. That's the guy Zoro's gonna fight. So you know, just, I don't know. For some reason, this guy's Zoro. Yeah, just saying. And I have a theory, and it probably is wrong. It could be, but you know, everyone's entitled to their own opinion. You guys can tell me your theories, and I'll listen to them. I'm not gonna make fun of you, and I hope you don't make fun of me. My theory is that this guy is actually the world's greatest swordsman, and Hawkeye is just a cover-up. Like, don't get me wrong, I believe Hawkeye is extremely strong. So let's say Hawkeye is the world's second best swordsman. He's just saying, Hawkeye, you go ahead and say you're the best because I don't want people to keep coming after me. Okay? So, I'm just putting it out there. Maybe. I could be wrong. Maybe that sword is just decoration. But that's the thing, you've never seen inside that blade. What if inside that blade is something insanely, what's it called? Powerful. You never know. It could be one of the 10 legendaries. You never know. And this concludes to an end. Who should be in the top 10 out of these guys? Who you guys should think we should add? Remember, out of the top 10, four of these nominees have already been declared winners, and those are the, what's it called, the 4 Yonkus. These 4 definitely deserve to be in the top 10. And if you guys are gonna argue with that, you guys are pretty dumb, because Yonkus, these guys, the thing is, unlike the world government, these guys, we don't have to know their power to assume their power, to assume they're strong. Even though we don't know half the power, we know they're strong. Okay, that's how Yonkus work. The admirals and whatever. Who cares if we know their power? The position, based on position, the position of Yonku is required strength, leadership, numbers, and I mean by strength I mean power. So these 4 are definitely in the top 10. Everyone else, there's 6. There's 6 spots. Please help me fill them. We'll order them up, and then in the next video, and the next part of this video, I will make the greatest top 10 strongest One Piece characters video. Thanks for watching.